Hello, everyone. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, so we are back. Hello. It's me again. So today we have, or this stream, we have the USA versus Netherlands. The other quarterfinals, as you can see right here, you can see the bracket. We have United States versus Netherlands above Chile, which has just happened. Congratulations, Chile, for making it to make it through to the next round. And this stream is going to be to find out who is going to be fighting them in the semis. So, if you guys are ready, we have 3 levels in the lineup today. We have, hold on, let me pull it up. We have Schmarleyville, we have Sync, and we have Instinct by Ints Hybrid. Those are our 3 levels for the day. We are going to find out which level we'll be playing first. When I undeafen and start talking to these people. However, that is what the plan is today. Hopefully we can see some really entertaining and really close matches, because that's what it was for Chile versus Poland. I'm very excited, and I hope you guys are too. And let's get right into finding out what level we're going to be playing first. All right, let's go. Hello, everyone. It's time.
Hello.
Patrick, who gets to choose first this time?
The United States were the winners of Group A, while the Netherlands were the runners-up in Group B. So due to winning the group, the United States will decide whether to choose first or to choose second.
Oh my god.
We have Fusion here representing the United States.
Yep. So
Okay. Hello.
hello. What do you choose?
For the first round, we have come to the conclusion that Instinct would be a good first choice. So
All right.
we're going to choose Instinct.
They choose to choose first, and we are going to Instinct by Its Hybrid first. So let's run a quick 5-minute break, and we'll be right back to see that matchup. See you guys in a little bit. All right, we're good. Hello, everyone. We are so back. It's time for Instinct by It's Hybrid. Let me turn down the music a little bit. There we go. All right. We have everyone's screen share here. Yes, Instinct by It's Hybrid. We have a 20-minute match going here. This will be round 1, and obviously there's the rounds that we will play no matter what the outcome is of the second one. So, I guess we'll go ahead and start getting into the player interviews. Hello, Reiklix. You are the first person on my list.
Hello.
Hello. How are you feeling about the match today?
I'm feeling okay. I'm just gonna see what happens.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all you could do. I think it'll be a fun matchup. And in your opinion, what is the hardest part of this level?
Probably the ending has a few janky parts.
I like that duel. That duel looks janky.
Yeah, it's definitely a little weird.
All right. Well, if the ending is the hardest part for you, then that might mean good things for how many points we can get, you know? But
Yeah,
I
true.
wish you good luck and have
Thank
some
you.
fun. Next up, we got Creator Riley. Hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you feeling?
Feeling mostly confident, a little nervous.
That's completely normal and completely understandable. I think once you get into flow state, you'll be pretty good to go. Just believe in that ability.
Definitely.
And what is the hardest part of the level in your opinion?
I wouldn't say it's the hardest, but it's the part that gives me the most trouble. 28 to 45, which is first qualifying to second qualifying. I cannot do. It's so awkward.
Gotcha.
That's the only
We will
the only
watch
part
out
I
for
have
that.
trouble with.
We'll watch out for any runs to second qualifying. Those will be some hopefully good ones. But yeah, good luck and have some fun. Then we have Decibel. Hello, Decibel.
Hello.
How are you feeling about today's matchup?
Sort of confidence. Hoping for the best.
All good. Hey, at least there's some confidence there. And what is the hardest part of the level in your opinion?
40 to 50.
Gotcha. Around the same part as second qualifying to third qualifying.
Yes.
Gotcha. Alrighty. Well, I wish you good luck and have some fun. And then last but definitely not least, we got Vankley. Hello, Vankley.
Yo.
Von Cleve, but yeah.
Vankley. My bad. I'm very sorry.
No, it is frankly.
Oh, it is Von Cleve?
Hell
I was told it was Von Cleve.
Patrick. Shut up, Patrick.
Damn.
Hell yeah. I'm right. Southern accent comes in clutch. All right. How you feeling about today, Vankley?
I'm nervous. I was like really inconsistent up until like today, so I hope I don't fumble.
I think you'll be good. Hey, bad warm-up most of the time means a good competition, in my opinion, as a Division 1 athlete. That happens a lot. So, warm-up, nothing. It's just it's not over till it's over, and it's, when it's actually time to go, you'll probably do great.
Yeah.
And what is the hardest part of the level in your opinion?
The hardest part is like the last wave from 89. But there's like 2 choke points at 44 and 45, really hard jumps that I struggle honestly more with.
Gotcha. So
maybe
it looks
that.
like the general consensus. Ending's rough, and that middle part is rough. So we'll watch out for that. Anyways, good luck and have some fun. And if we're all ready to go, then we can go ahead and get to the level and start refreshing. Thank you, Creator Riley. Hello. Thank you, Reiklix. Thank you, Vankley. And Decibel. All right. If we're ready to go, let me go ahead and pull up OBS real quick so I can start the timer, the 20-minute timer. So yeah, we're gonna be playing for 20 minutes, get as many points as possible, and good luck, everyone. We're gonna be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 20 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Oh, that's the wrong tab. So sorry. We got everyone in the match. This pre-drop, I haven't actually seen Instinct before the entire level, so we will see how this level is. Looks like 3 of them getting to... It sounds like no one really struggled that much with the pre-drop. Remember, first qualifying percent on this level is 28. second qualifying is 45, and 66 is third qualifying. So, almost to qualifying for 3 of the players. We got one person, Vankley, Decibel, and Ryclix, now all at qualifying percentage. Oh, dying at 34 from Vankley. I'm gonna have to learn the names real quick. Ryclix and Decibel currently on a good run so far. About to get to the second qualifying. Both of them do it. Ryclix and Decibel but duking it out right now. The first to fall is it's gonna be Decibel, and that's gonna be huge for the US team. It really did come down to that matchup. Here comes Ryclix at the second qualifying for sure, and dead in the second qualifying. They did say that was the hardest part. Very understandable. That ship looks really tight, but we already have Vankley back at qualifying, and it looks like they're the only person even close to qualifying right now. This robot part does not look easy. Most people know it's hybrid for their demos that they made, or hosted, not made, but they've also made a few other levels, this one included. We have Vankley at second qualifying, and we have Decibel at qualifying. Got Ryclix and Creator Riley not too far behind, also at qualifying. It looks like Vankley is on a good run so far. Everyone did say that this part was the hardest, so they do get past 60. Oh, but they die before third qualifying. Let's see, Ryclix dead before second qualifying, unfortunate, and Decibel's screen share froze for some reason. Second qualifying for Decibel. I guess I have to do the whole mouse moving around thing. It is a best of 3.
You should probably disable the cursor. Like if you click on one of the streams, you can like double click on like no on OBS.
Oh yeah, okay.
If you click on like one of like the Discord sources, you can disable the cursor. But anyways, I'll just take over for a bit. Decibel's getting quite far here, about to enter the 70s here, and this is a third qualifying run for the Netherlands right here.
That's good. Alrighty. Decibel, a qualifying percentage run from Ryclix, dying not too far in, but still another qualifying percentage run for them. Pretty good. Decibel did say, I mean, the general consensus is that 45 to like 60 is one of the hardest parts, and then this ending is as well. So if Decibel can get past this ending, that's really good points on the board for them. Creator Riley and Vankley also at qualifying right now, and Decibel beats it. That's one completion for the Netherlands. Vankley at second qualifying. Creator Riley not too far behind. Ryclix getting to that qualifying percentage run real quick. There we are. Vankley and Creator Riley both at second qualifying. That's the hardest part of the level in most of their opinions. This ship is probably the hardest part, because oh my god, look how awkward that ship part is. Passing the ship from Vankley, looking pretty good. I don't know how hard these timings are, if they usually struggle with these or not, but I think the ship is usually the hardest part for most people. And Ryclix at second qualifying as well. Vankley sinking in a third qualifying percentage run. And so does Creator Riley. We'll see if Ryclix can actually pass this ship. If they can, they might be in for a real good attempt. We'll see. It looks like they passed the ship, got past that one section. Vankley and Creator Riley are doing pretty good. I feel like the ending starts at that 85 mark, and that's where people start to struggle. The dual wave. And Vankley passes it! And Vankley gets a completion! But will Creator Riley respond with their own? And they do! Back-to-back completions completely negates the other. Ryclix getting towards that ending. Currently a difference of 250, obviously, because one person had a completion and the others didn't. That one person was Decibel. But here comes Ryclix. No, 93! That could have been the move to tie it all up. Now the difference is only 65 points. It's very close. Here comes Decibel at qualifying. What's the next level? Well, Mika, we still gotta decide that. Whenever we're done with this, then the Netherlands get to decide what level we're playing next. It's not decided yet. Anyways, we have Bankley, Creator Riley, and Decibel all at qualifying percentage, and Decibel's at second qualifying. This is a pretty even matchup, if I can't lie to y'all. I mean, a difference of 65 is pretty damn impressive. And we got Bankley dying right after second qualifying. Very good to put points on the board. Here comes Creator Riley. At second qualifying as well. A little bit further than Bankley was, but Decibel still going. Currently looking towards that third qualifying run. Right Click's also at qualifying right now. Decibel is at third qualifying. Creator Riley still going. They passed the ship. Right Click's at second qualifying. This is a very even matchup. And Creator Riley at the third qualifying percentage run. But Bankley back at qualifying right now. Oh, and Right Click says at 59. Not too far before the third qualifying. Still a good run. But let's see what Creator Riley can do. And Bankley at second qualifying. Here's the last duel. And Creator Riley beats the level. Another completion.
Twice in a row.
Twice in a row for Creator Riley. Very impressive. And here comes Bankley at the hardest part of the level for most people. Passes the ship.
It's also the first lead for the U.S. of the entire game, although Bankley, I guess now it is, has
taking it back.
control.
But don't count out Right Clicks because they just got to qualifying. If Bankley beats it here, it'll completely negate the lead that they had, and that will put Netherlands very far in the lead. It went from under 63 points to over 63 points in one attempt. Here comes Right Clicks at second qualifying. Bankley at this ending. Here comes the last, the wave duel. And they pass the wave duel, and Bankley beats it. Wow. Putting Netherlands back in the lead by a decent margin, too. But here comes Right Clicks. Don't count out Right Clicks. Passing that ship. Does anyone even... No one's even close to qualifying. All eyes on Right Clicks right now. And they're at third qualifying. If they can get a completion here, they can put USA back in the lead by 60 points. And if they die at the very ending, they still have a chance of putting USA back in the lead, but it won't be very much. Oh, but we have a qualifying attempt from Decibel. I don't know if Right Clicks can beat it here. I think they can put USA back in the lead for a small time. Oh, and they die at 94, and Decibel is back at second qualifying. It looks like Netherlands is going to maintain their lead. Oh, but they die. A difference of 38 points between the two, but here comes Bankley. Another qualifying percentage run from Bankley. That'll put the Netherlands back in the lead and increase their lead that they have, unless Creator Riley can pull it back and get further than Bankley does. Creator Riley at that qualifying percentage run. Oh, but I didn't see where Bankley died, but Creator Riley died before that. Oh, it's back. Going back into the wave, Netherlands. And now another qualifying percentage run from Decibel. Insanely close. It's a 46-point difference between the two. Right Clicks and Decibel both at qualifying percentage runs. Keep in mind where Decibel dies. If Right Clicks dies before where Decibel dies, Netherlands maintain their lead and extend it a little bit further. Decibel currently at second qualifying. Oh, but Bankley, Creator Riley both at qualifying as well. Oh, this is a very intense matchup right now. Both Right Clicks and Decibel at second qualifying. Same with Bankley. And Creator Riley. We have all players at or past second qualifying. Oh, but Right Clicks dies! And Decibel makes it to third qualifying. Creator Riley really needs to clutch up for this point. We got Decibel locked in, getting to that ending. Bankley and Creator Riley both making it past that ship. Decibel at the ending right now. Here comes the wave duel. And Decibel beats it. That's going to be hard to come back for the US, but if Creator Riley can beat it here, they can negate a lot of the points that they get from this huge back-to-back qualifying run. Third qualifying run even. Bankley at the ending. Not too far behind is Creator Riley. Right Clicks at qualifying right now. Oh, and Bankley dies to the wave duel. Right Click Creator Riley also dies to the wave duel. How unfortunate. Right Clicks getting close to that second qualifying spot. And they do. They make it there. But Decibel not too far behind qualifying. Here they are at qualifying. We'll see what happens. The difference is 200 points in the direction of the Netherlands. Here comes Bankley with another qualifying percentage run as well. Decibel dies before second qualifying, and Right Clicks is still going. They got past that ship, and Creator Riley is at qualifying right now. Right Clicks at third qualifying. This is a good run for them. Oh, but 969. Bankley dies less than a percentage away from second qualifying. This could be the chance. Creator Riley making it to second qualifying. It very much depends on where Creator Riley gets to. Decibel at qualifying right now. Still got 6.5 minutes left on the clock. Right Clicks back at qualifying, but Creator Riley makes it past that ship. And Decibel makes it to second qualifying. But Creator Riley makes it to third qualifying. And Bankley makes it to qualifying himself. Everyone on the board is at qualifying or further. Oh, but Right Clicks dies! I didn't even see where. I think that was past second qualifying. That's all I can hope for the USA team. Bankley at second qualifying as well. Decibel dies at second qualifying as well. Here comes Creator Riley. Last wave duel. And they beat it! Creator Riley with a completion of their own. How will the Netherlands respond? Bankley at second qualifying. They are definitely not going to hold the lead for very long for the US, especially with this attempt from Bankley. But let's see what the damage is going to be caused from the Netherlands. Right Clicks also qualifying, but Decibel's not too far behind. Bankley at that third qualifying spot right now. Those timings before second qualifying look evil. And Right Clicks passes all of them, but Decibel doesn't. Decibel doesn't make it to second qualifying. And then Bankley dies in the 80s. Very early death at the ending. Creator Riley and Right Clicks both at qualifying right now. The difference is 120 points going towards the Netherlands. The USA can catch up right now. Right Clicks making it past the ship part. And Creator Riley making it to second qualifying. And third qualifying for Ryclix. This is a very good run from the US. This match is very close, and with 4 minutes remaining, anything could happen. And Bakery Dice right before qualifying. Oh my god, and Decimal Dice right at qualifying. Creator Riley and Ryclix are running away with it right now.
I wouldn't say that. They're still technically playing.
No, I know. With this attempt at least. This attempt at least.
Oh, cool. Ryclix do it.
Ryclix beats the level. It's back
So everybody
in the
has a
US's
completion
favor.
now.
It's back in the US's favor. And Creator Riley is also at third qualifying. Dies at 77. Not bad. Definitely could have been better. But now the US leads by 250 points. A completion would put them over by 2 points.
Yeah, that's important. That extra 2 points is like a huge difference maker here.
Both Vankley and Decibel at the exact same spot on the level, both at qualifying. If we see a completion, never mind. Decibel goes down. I hope that wasn't a caster curse. Vankley.
It's always a caster curse.
It's always a caster curse, yeah, of course. Vankley at second qualifying right now. I was gonna say if we saw a completion lined up like that, that'd be really awesome, but I guess that's not gonna happen. Oh, I think Ryclix just died at 28% on the dot. Vankley at second qualifying right now. No one else is close to qualifying just yet. It's all eyes on Vankley. If Vankley can beat the level here, the Netherlands will be back in the lead. It's all up to Vankley. 2.5 minutes remaining about. We got Decibel and Ryclix about the same spot. About to be at qualifying. Both of them do get that qualifying percentage run. It is really up to Vankley right now. Peter Riley getting back to qualifying, but all eyes are on Vankley right now. What will Vankley do? Last wave duel. And they get the completion! Both Ryclix and Decibel are at the second qualifying run. It's back. Wait, the US is back in the lead. Creator Riley died past qualifying, so they're back in the lead, but 28 points ahead. Decibel and Ryclix are really neck and neck right now. It just depends on who dies first. Oh, and Decibel dies first. An important attempt for the US team here. Oh, Creator Riley dies right before qualifying. Not very good for the US team, but Ryclix is still going. This definitely puts the US back in the lead. Vankley also qualifying again. But how far in the lead will Ryclix put the US? And how well does Vankley have to do in this attempt to bring them back? Decibel also at qualifying. Don't count them out. Last wave duel. And they beat the level. Ryclix beats the level. Vankley and Decibel need to have both have good attempts here. Creator Riley also at qualifying percentage, but both Decibel and Vankley are at second qualifying.
You're in the final 30 seconds.
The final 30 seconds, and it's a difference of 200 points.
Yeah, just about.
3 people at qualifying percentage right now. 3 people at second qualifying. More importantly, Vankley passes the ship.
Vankley died though.
Vankley died before third qualifying. Decibel also passes the ship. It's still in favor of the US right now.
Vankley died. Vankley's done.
Decibel at third qualifying right now. Ryclix and Creator Riley. All these are the last attempts of the match. All of them at qualifying.
So a completion from any of the US players would ice it.
How close is this match going to be?
It'll come down pretty far close to the end here.
It's already over.
Is it?
Yeah. a difference of 104.
Oh, right. Yeah, you're right.
Also already gets above 150.
But like,
And
wow,
Decimal
and
dies at
Decimal died.
93.
And that will do it, right? Mathematically, I think that will do it, and it'll be wow. That was quite a match.
intense.
The Netherlands actually had the lead for most of the match.
Oh, and Recruiter really dies at the wave.
Peter Riley
Unfortunate.
dies.
Right click's getting.
Yeah, that wave is tough. It looks like. I mean, I actually played this level in the when it came out. But
Right
yeah,
clicks-
it's just gonna be right click
clicks at
seeing
third
how much he can
qualifying
pad
and
onto the
67.
how much can he pad, and that will do it for the match.
Wow. What an
Just like refresh
intense
everything
match.
just to make sure. And one of the more intense matches of the tournament, especially for an opening round.
Not the most
But-
intense one we've seen.
They're still
because-
deafened. They're still deafened. Wait. Yeah, everybody's done. Everybody's done, by the way. I made a
Welcome.
bit of a mistake. I misclicked. But the
Alrighty.
scores are correct. The scores are 100% correct. Like, I can guarantee you that.
All right, for this round, the U.S. takes it with a score of 2,994, only a difference of 238. So one completion could have been the deciding factor. One completion and no qualifying run from the U.S. would have taken it. So it was a very close race for the majority
the
of
Netherlands
this.
was leading for most of the game. I'll just say that. Like, they had the lead for longer than they didn't.
Almost the entirety
Honestly,
of
what mainly happened is that Ryclix got like, he couldn't get a completion for a while, then he got 2, and that's kind of what's sort of turning the tides in the favor of the
Speaking of-
Americans here. But the Dutch put a crazy good fight against a team that, I mean, listen, since I watch enough GD World Tournament, obviously I'm like involved with every event. I know just how good this Dutch team is, but probably a lot of people who don't watch the tournaments as often probably like are like didn't think the Netherlands would be like this close, but no, they are legit. Like,
Every single person played really well. The first place of individual points on the round was Ryclix with 1,574. Second place goes to Vankley with 1,471. Not too far behind was Creator Riley in third place with 1,420. And last place was Decibel with 1,285. Over 1,200 points for each of the players. It was a very intense matchup. There were a lot of completions, a lot of deaths at that last wave duel. Understandable. Everyone said that it was one of the hardest parts. Very intense. You guys did very well, and that was very entertaining to watch. So congratulations. We're gonna take a
let's
quick.
head back to the screen and
We're
we'll bring up the Netherlands to decide our next level.
Yes, it's time to
So head back to
commentate the draw. So, with the U.S. up 1-0, the Netherlands now get to choose which level we play next. So,
we have Irie, the team captain of the Netherlands, will be making the call.
Hello. The next level that we will be playing is Schmarleyville.
Smarleyville. Okay.
Marleyville. So that'll
Well,
be
we'll see you all in 5 minutes.
5 minutes, and then we'll
be
get back
playing
to Smarleyville. Hello, everybody. We are so back with Schmarleyville Ren level. You know, a lot of people don't like Ren levels, and that's okay. That's fair. Am I honest?
Just gotta turn off the timer, because you know.
Oh yeah. Whoops. There's a timer going, guys.
It's 15
yeah, we're actually
for this
playing
one,
right
so-
now.
Yeah, we're
That's
playing
what we're
right
doing.
now.
We're playing right
and
now.
It's a 20-minute match instead of a 15-minute match.
Yeah. We're just preparing.
All right, there you go.
Okay. Anyways, we've got, obviously, from last round, we have USA up 1-0. If the USA wins this match, then they automatically move on to the next one, and we will be playing the last map.
Yeah, they'll be
last
playing
level.
Chile if they can win. Chile just won earlier, so we'll see who ends up playing them. Will the Netherlands take 2 in a row, or will the U.S. Hold on? Or will the U.S. win after going to game 3?
Yeah.
That's another
We'll have to
possibility.
see. It'll come down to sync. We're going to be playing sync no matter what, but this matchup will decide if it's going to be if there's going to be any pressure to play on
Yeah.
sync, or if it's just going to be for fun. So,
Yeah,
this one is a decider, but it's not the last decider.
it's not the decider. Yeah.
So, if we're ready, let's get right into the player interviews. First, we have Fusion. Hello.
Oh,
How you feeling about this match?
Well, let me tell you a little story. As a team captain, I was trying to get people to play this level because the US team, half of the people could not play. Like literally 5, I think, out of the 10 people
It
could
was
not
4,
play.
but like if you count
4.
yourself.
Yeah, it was 4 or 5 could not play because I was bombarded with homework and work, but I
Yeah.
decided to make it work, and now I'm playing Schmarleyville.
Hooray.
And I really don't want to fail you guys. I don't want to fail my team, but honestly, I don't feel too confident because, of course, I've only had like 2 days to practice.
You just gotta
But-
pull the right clicks. I'm probably not gonna do well today.
I just
Type.
gotta pull the right clicks. I'm probably not gonna do
Yeah,
well
he's like,
today.
yeah, I'm probably gonna do bad, and then he
But
says
yeah,
it every single time.
My one goal for this is to do better than Edelweiss.
Oh, yeah, that's a pretty good
Oh,
goal,
yeah.
actually.
Because that match was dog shit. That match was fun.
Alrighty. Well, this, what do you think is the hardest part of the level?
That's a good question because it's definitely either the first part of the drop with the duel being really, really annoying, or probably the robot at the ending for me specifically, because I keep dying to the saw because I can't see it.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. Blind shit always pisses me off at the very least, and then
I'm just
also,
blind. I'm blind.
Robot is my op, bro. I cannot do robot to save my life.
Robot is off.
Jesus Christ. All right. Well, I'll wish you good luck and have some fun in the
Thank you
match,
very much.
even with the little practice that you've had, as you say. But I think you will do just fine. And now moving on to DJ. How are you feeling today, DJ, for this match?
I feel okay.
Hey,
That's kind of it.
that's kind of it. That's fair enough.
I'm very confident.
I think you'll do fine. You just gotta believe a little bit. But what's the hardest part of the level in your opinion?
Either the start of the drop or the first 7% with the ship.
Yeah, that ship is brutal. I don't know why they put that in the pre-drop. That shit's ass.
Ren is a terrible creator.
All right.
Can I add one thing?
Yeah.
Okay, Patrick, stop getting these shitty ass Ren levels to play. Explicit, fool me once, shame on you.
The selection was like,
Fool me twice, shame on me.
the selection was RNGesus' fault, not mine.
Kick you in the shins.
It's blame it on RNGesus.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times, I'm gonna kick you in the kneecap.
Yeah, wait, is this really the third Ren level you've
Yes!
had?
I had to play explicit.
Yeah, 'cause you had explicit
and now I'm playing
and-
this bullshit.
Yeah.
Well, you know, you just gotta try to have some fun. That's the only thing you could
Oh
do
yeah,
with this.
wait, yeah, because you did chromos as well, right?
Creator after this match.
Well, I wish you both good luck for today. Hope you guys can find some fun in this level. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Next up,
That'd be a
I know
miracle.
Bread Guy doesn't want to be interviewed today, but I will still wish you good luck and have some fun as well. And then G-Don, you are the last person to be interviewed. How are you feeling about this match?
I'm excited, but also scared that I might fail. But yeah, we'll see.
Completely understandable. I think you guys will all do great. I think it'll be a very entertaining race, and I'm excited to see Schmarleyville be played and beaten so many times, right, guys? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
G-Don, what is the hardest part in your opinion?
Probably the pre-drop. I had a lot of trouble, and sometimes I get really stuck there for a moment of time, and then I pass it once, and then I pass it more times.
It's
But
just
sometimes
momentum.
I just get really stuck sometimes at the pre-drop. So
The pre-drop is not easy at all, so completely
Yeah.
understandable. Well, I will wish you good luck, and hopefully you can have some fun on this level. We'll go ahead and get ready to get started. We're going to be playing for 15 minutes today.
How do we stop doing this thing?
Yeah.
I know we stop playing the Sands fight.
Yeah, you know, you're just flexing on us. Okay.
I did that last one.
Yeah, if we're ready, let's go ahead and refresh the level. Thank you, everyone. All right. I think we're ready to go then. Let me pull up OBS so I can get the timer ready to go. 15 minutes on the clock, and we'll be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 15 minutes on the clock. Schmarleyville. Schmarleyville is sometimes a goat. This pre-jump is really hard, and whoever can get past it first is probably the person who's gonna have the most momentum right now. It looks like G-Don, who said that he gets stuck sometimes, you know, but it seems like they're not very stuck right now. It's usually just get momentum going. Qualifying percentage is 20%, and we already have 2 that are already there.
This one might be a high-scoring game because, like, you could just see they're like already in like the 50s.
It's a short level, but not short enough to be a 10-minute level. Both GJ and G-Don making it to the 40s or 50s. That is both second qualifying percentage runs. Bread Guy, currently on a qualifying percentage run, getting to second qualifying. Third qualifying is 61. We have a Fusion second qualifying as well. Third qualifying for Bread Guy. And already back at the drop for G-Don. Fusion making it to the third qualifying. Bread Guy dying pretty far, but a pretty good run so far. G-Don dying right before or right at second qualifying. Either way, Fusion is at the ending right now. This last wave. This ending is really, really awkward, but Fusion beats it. First completion of the day, and we already have another qualifying percentage run from G-Don. That puts USA in the lead by 89. Not bad. Bread Guy at qualifying. Only person at qualifying right now. And they're at second qualifying as well. Oh, 50. 50 from Bread Guy. Not a bad run, but it looks like a lot of people are getting stuck in the pre-jump right now. This pre-jump is brutal. If you've never played the level before or done a practice run, you can't possibly like know how hard this pre-jump is without playing it. It's really hard. TJ qualifying. Bread Guy qualifying. Dice quickly after. G-Don. Fusion at qualifying.
Well, I think a lot of Ren's levels are just like harder than they look. Like they
Yes.
actually don't even look that hard.
Absolutely. G-Don
Like,
dying at qualifying.
Even like the list, even like something like
DJ
Jesse
was second.
Pinkman, like if you watch it for the first time, it honestly doesn't
Fusion-
even look that hard.
Fusion
but,
dying
like, it
right
actually
before
is.
second qualifying. Very unfortunate, but very good run so far. Looks like the lead goes to the US by 39 points. It's very close right now. Bread Guy back. Bread Guy and G-Don back with the qualifying percentage runs. They are synced up completely. DJ dying. Oh. DJ dying at qualifying. Fusion at qualifying as well. Here comes Bread Guy. Bread Guy at second qualifying. What can Fusion do? They can also get to second qualifying. Oh, and Bread Guy is at third qualifying. It's at 61. A random part in the level, low key, but they do get that 61% run, which is third qualifying for both of them. Bread Guy at the ending here. That wave is not easy, by the way. Bread Guy. Oh, Fusion dies at the ending, but Bread Guy beats it. Oh my goodness. Oh, DJ dying at the beginning of the drop. G-Don also dying past qualifying. Currently, Netherlands is in the lead by 67 because of that completion. Fusion back at qualifying. Again, not too far behind. Yep, they're back at qualifying, but here comes Fusion. And Fusion gets the second qualifying. The only two people to beat the level are at second qualifying right now. This is momentous. DJ at qualifying right now. And Fusion is at third qualifying. But same with Bread Guy. Can they cancel each other out with this attempt? Fusion at the ending. Same with Bread Guy. And Fusion beats the level. But Bread Guy not too far behind. Will they cancel each other out? Last jump. And they beat it as well. The cancellation of the completion there. Netherlands still in the lead. And they're going to be a little bit further ahead now because of what G-Don is doing. Second qualifying run for G-Don. Oh, but they die not too far after. 138 difference. It's a very close race right now. DJ qualifying, Fusion qualifying. DJ dying at the pre-drop, but still in qualifying. Bread Guy at the pre-drop and qualifying. And G-Don also at qualifying. Two completions for both Fusion and Bread Guy. Fusion at... No! Well, they did die at 46, which is second qualifying percentage. They technically got that, but they could have gone so much further like Bread Guy's doing right now. And same with G-Don. G-Don dies not too far after the second qualifying, but Bread Guy is at second qualifying, and it's actually at third qualifying right now. DJ at the drop. See what they can do. Bread Guy at the ending. DJ is at second qualifying right now. Oh, they died at second qualifying. Bread Guy at the last wave. Awkward part, and they die at the awkward part. 91 for Bread Guy. Not a bad run, and that's also a completely understandable death. That entire ending is so awkward. Fusion currently at the drop again. Netherlands still in the lead by 200, but Fusion could take that back with a third completion right now. Bright Guy at qualifying yet again. Same with DJ. Oh, but they don't get it. Fusion dies at second qualifying. I think. Both Bright Guy and DJ at the drop right now. If DJ or GDWT can take another completion, can take a completion here. DJ doesn't get one here, but that'll put that'll put their team in far into the lead. Bread Guy at third qualifying right now. GDWT also did die past qualifying, so another qualifying percentage run on the board. Here comes Bread Guy. Fusion at qualifying, but Bread Guy's at the ending. Passes the awkward ball, gets past the awkward UFO, last jump, and Fusion and Bread Guy beats it again. 3 completions from Fusion or Bread Guy, and that puts Netherlands in the lead by 300 points. It's not over until it's over, though. Almost halfway done with this entire matchup. DJ and GDWT are currently at qualifying and at the drop even. GDWT dies early on in the drop. They did say that was one of the hardest parts. And DJ did get 42. Unfortunate death. Both Bread Guy and Fusion right next to each other. Both at qualifying at the drop. GDWT also at qualifying. Oh, but doesn't make it to the drop. Unfortunate. Both Bread Guy and Fusion are at second qualifying right now. For someone who didn't have a lot of time to practice, Fusion is kind of putting on a masterclass as well. But not as much as Bread Guy. Both of them are at third qualifying. GDWT is also at qualifying yet again. Oh, but they die right next to each other. GDWT at the drop. Dying at 40. That is really close to second qualifying. DJ at qualifying. Same with Fusion. They are right next to each other. GDWT also at qualifying though. GDWT may not be getting that far in their attempts, but they are cranking out qualifying percentage runs, and that's helping. 51 from DJ, second qualifying percentage run. Here comes Fusion, third qualifying. 69, good attempt, but could have been better. Bread Guy with a qualifying percentage run. GDWT also with a qualifying percentage run. None of them making it to the drop. DJ, same story. Wow. Fusion back at qualifying. Bread Guy almost there. Bread Guy is there. GDWT is also there. 200-point lead for Netherlands right now. It's going to be hard to catch up points right now for Fusion, even if he beats it. Bread Guy and GDWT are both at second qualifying. Bread Guy does die past second qualifying, and Fusion gets the third qualifying. GDWT also doesn't make it to third qualifying, but 66. Here comes DJ, though, with their own qualifying percentage run. And second qualifying. Bread Guy dies at the pre-drop, but past qualifying. Oh, and 55. Good run from DJ, GDWT, and Fusion, both of the qualifying percentage. GDWT makes it to the drop. Fusion also makes it to the drop. Fusion is pretty lethal when he gets to the drop, I can't lie. But here comes GDWT. Oh, and DJ dies at 20%. Very good. Dies right before qualifying percentage. I think both of them did. I can't tell if Fusion got the second qualifying percentage marker there. Here comes Bread Guy with their own qualifying percentage run. The difference is 130 points towards the Netherlands. Whatever Bread Guy could do here will change that. Obviously. I mean, that's how the game fucking works. Bread Guy, second qualifying. Fusion at the drop. GDWT at qualifying, but not at the drop yet, and now they're at the drop. Bread Guy at third qualifying. Fusion dies after second qualifying, but gets that second qualifying marker. Very good for them. Bread Guy at the ending, and GDWT is still alive at second qualifying. Never mind. 52. Last jump, and Bread Guy gets their fourth completion. Holy crap. And here comes DJ at qualifying themselves. At second qualifying as well. That completion was huge for the Netherlands. Gidon also at the drop. DJ with a third qualifying run. Fusion at the drop. Red guy qualifying as well. Gidon makes it a second qualifying. Same with Fusion. 52. Oh, dies in the wave. 87 from DJ. Very good showing. Fusion at third qualifying. This could be the set of runs that the USA needs to bring it back. Not getting to the ending, unfortunately, but a very good run. They are behind by 80 points. DJ back at qualifying. Bright guy at qualifying. Gidon at qualifying. All of them make it to the drop. Gidon dies at the early in the drop. Fusion back at qualifying. DJ and Bright Guy at second qualifying, but both of them die. Here comes Fusion though. Fusion at second qualifying. Gidon makes it to qualifying, but not to the drop yet. Oh, and dies right before third qualifying. Good run from Fusion. Another qualifying presented run from DJ. It's a 5-point difference. Gidon dies at qualifying, I think early in the drop. Bright Guy back at qualifying. 2 minutes left on the clock. Fusion at qualifying yet again. This cannot be any closer. Gidon at the drop. Bright Guy at second qualifying. Same with Fusion. DJ at qualifying. Everyone's at the drop. 61. Bright Guy got exactly third qualifying, and I think Fusion died before that. And same with DJ. Gidon at second qualifying. And third qualifying for Gidon. This is definitely going to widen the gap between USA and Netherlands, but it's not over till it's over. Fusion and Bright Guy at the drop. At the drop. Oh, right before the ending for Gidon. And DJ's also at the drop. Fusion second qualifying. Bright Guy second qualifying. DJ second qualifying, dies right after. 58 from Fusion. And Bright Guy gets exactly third qualifying. Netherlands in the lead by 170, and Gidon is back on the drop. Less than a minute remaining. No second qualifying from Gidon. Fusion and DJ right next to each other. Oh no, Fusion dies right before the drop, but DJ's right there. Red Guy qualifying. 30 seconds left. DJ at that second qualifying spot. Gidon back at qualifying. DJ gets third qualifying. Red Guy's at second. Fusion makes it to qualifying. And Bright Guy gets third qualifying as well. Fusion dies, I think, before second qualifying.
All right, time is up, and Gidon is done.
And a completion for
and
DJ!
DJ beats it.
Here comes Bright Guy at the ending.
So basically, Fusion has to beat the level, I think.
Guy beats it as well.
Yeah, so Fusion has to beat the level.
This all comes down to Fusion.
Oh, actually, he could get like 90. Actually, when does the level end? I'm not sure. But yeah, this is for the game.
Second qualifying.
No, it doesn't get it.
Netherlands by 100 points. That was so close. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh. Now we have to go to sync. All the pressure on the line. Whoever wins sync will move on to the next round of the GD World Tournament. But everyone played amazing.
How did we win? No, I didn't. I played like fucking ass.
Dude.
What the fuck?
Listen,
What?
okay,
How did
let me
we
read
win?
out the scores. The Netherlands take this match with a score of 3,401. US trailing by 113 with 3,288. The individual scores. First place goes to Bread Guy with 2,291, 4 completions, and I think 2 deaths at the very ending. Fusion in second with 1,994. I think 2-3 completions of their own. One of those two numbers. In third place, they have DJ with 1,294. And last place was Gdon with 1,110. It was very close. It literally came down to the last attempt. That was insane. I have not... That was so interesting. Holy crap.
Eat this fucking level.
Now you never have to touch Schmarleyville ever again.
Yeah, who says?
again.
Patrick's gonna make me play some dumbass Ren level again.
This level so
Next thing I know, I'm gonna be playing fucking Repentless.
Well, next we have the final level, which is Sync, and that'll decide who goes and who leaves. That's the same fucking thing. Who moves on and who stays back. So, we're gonna take a quick 5-minute break, let these players and everyone get ready for this matchup, and this is gonna be the deciding matchup. We will see you guys in 5 minutes. All right. Welcome back, everyone. We are here to play some sync. Let that sink in. This
That's
level
crazy.
is...
The timer, though.
Oh, the timer. Fucking... Please! Please! It keeps doing this to me! Stupid freaking timer.
That's not me. I'm not playing.
Oh, yeah, we're not playing Schmarleyville anymore, Patrick.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Come on! What the frick? All right. So, this is the last matchup for this quarterfinals. Whoever wins this round moves on to the next stage of the GD World Tournament. It's a lot of pressure, understandably so, and this level is very unforgiving. Not as unforgiving as Schmarleyville, because at least it works, but you know, it's
That's arguable.
it's still not very forgiving. So this will be a very intense matchup, and I'm excited to commentate. But let's find out how our players are feeling. First up is Cookie. How are you feeling about this matchup?
Yo, I'm feeling great right now.
Yo,
This is my favorite level in the game right now, actually. Like I love this level. I loved it before I played it for tournament, but like I beat it for the first time for the tournament, and it's like my favorite strip right now.
this level's fire. A lot of people like this level. It's a generally well-received level, and I think that shows.
So I'm really excited to play.
Well, if you're playing a level that you like, you probably have a lot of practice with it, because not a lot of people like to play the level they don't like a long time to practice for it. But if it's a level they like, oh, you can't stop playing it.
Yep.
I'll tell you that from my experience. The ones that I did best on were the ones I actually liked.
You are so wrong.
What?
I hated most of the levels I played.
This man does not play. This man does not practice.
Well, I mean,
Oh, he's kind of right.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope you come out here and cook, Loki.
all right. Well, you know, I think you should have some fun and good luck.
One thing
Oh.
I hate more than playing in these rounds is losing. So
True. I forgot to ask, what is the hardest part of the level, in your opinion?
Okay, so that's interesting. So most people find the first like 30% to be by far the hardest. I really don't struggle with it at all. I mostly struggle with, I don't know if my screen's on the stream right now.
Yeah, it
but
is.
this part at 65 is the hardest part for me.
Oh, the ship. Ooh.
It's the ship and the ball after. I just get a lot of random deaths there. But I'm not like, I see like new things all the time. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
gotta remember not to do that by accident.
Learn from your mistakes. All you can do.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I wish you good luck, and it's gonna be interesting to see that you're confident with the pre-drop. We'll hope that stands up, and it's gonna be a high-scoring game. So, good luck and have some fun. Next up, we got Shadow. Hello, Shadow. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Yeah, I don't blame you one bit. What is the hardest part of the level in your opinion?
Well, I think the level sucks. I think everything could be a choke point if you make it a choke point. Or if, well, everything's just a choke point in general, but I think the beginning is
the hardest.
Kind of generally the hardest is just like more bullcrap.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that with qualifying being 16%. I'm gonna be saying, oh, X players at qualifying a lot, hopefully. So
I beat the level for the first time a year ago, and I died to the last possible thing pretty much. It's
Oh,
like
God.
some sort of bug thing. It's like, yeah, it's like before the last ship, but I've hated it since then. Hated it
And
then, hated it.
that has not changed while practicing for this level.
I only had a day, so
I think it would be great. Just good luck and just have fun. That's all we can do here. All right, Giannis does not want to be interviewed, but I will still wish you good luck and have some fun today. And then last but definitely not least, we have Delta Phantom. How are you feeling?
Nervous.
Yeah, I don't blame you one bit.
But besides that, fine.
Yeah, that's good. I think once you guys get some momentum going, it's gonna be a really interesting match. It really is. And I feel like because this level's so first half heavy, once you get momentum going, it's probably gonna be like you're gonna crank out some of those runs. And I feel like that's the case for every single person here. So, what's the hardest part of the level in your opinion?
The first 20% by far.
Yeah, that seems like the general consensus with qualifying being so low. Anyways, if we're all ready to go, that's all I have to ask everyone. Let's, I guess we'll go ahead and get started and get locked in. So we'll go ahead and refresh the level real quick. Cookie,
Don't forget
you
to
gotta...
disable shake. I don't even think there's shake, but what?
It's the 1.9
It's a 1.9 level.
What? I did refresh it. What?
Just one more time. Sorry, I just wanted to see it.
Yeah,
There you go. All right, everyone's ready to go. Let me switch to OBS so it gets to turn on this timer at the right time. If everyone's ready to go, then let's start. So we're gonna be going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 15 minutes on the timer. In 15 minutes, we will be able to decide who is moving on to the next stage of the GD World Tournament. Let me open up Discord again. Yeah, it looks like this is very pre-drop heavy level. Cookie, as said, with their immense confidence in the pre-drop, already at qualifying, and same with Shadow. Second qualifying is 34. Dying it past qualifying for Shadow. Cookie already at second qualifying. I recognize that part. Giannis is already at qualifying as well. And then third qualifying is 65. Giannis at second qualifying as well. Shadow at qualifying. Dad not too far after though. Giannis and Cookie putting on a show right now. Past this wave. No, it's past the ship. No, I think it is past the wave where the qualifying percentage is. But Cookie passes the part that they said was the hardest part in their opinion. Very good for them.
We have
Passing
both
the wave.
players at final qualifying.
Yep, we have 2 players at third qualifying right now. And Sync. Sync? Hello? Cookie Dunk at 79, but Giannis at 74. Cookie puts the lead into the US's hands for right now. There's still so much time left. Delta Phantom and Cookie both at qualifying right now. Same with Shadow. And Giannis as well. Every player except for Giannis is at qualifying.
Amazing. Amazing commentators.
And we have every single player except for Giannis at second qualifying right now.
Match will be intense.
This puts the US... Oh, Shadow does die. Not too far after. Delta Phantom also dead, but Cookie still alive. Oh, one game right now, but Cookie has still yet to die. Shadow back at qualifying. Delta Phantom at qualifying. Giannis at qualifying, but Cookie's at third qualifying. 24 from Shadow. Cookie at third qualifying, as said before. Giannis and Delta Phantom both at second qualifying, though. Shadow back at qualifying. My eyes are on Cookie, though. 90 from Cookie. Putting on a show right now, honestly. 51 from Delta Phantom. Here comes Giannis, though. Shadow at qualifying as well. Giannis just has to pass this wave and they get third qualifying, and they do. See how far they can get. Cookie and Delta Phantom back at qualifying. Dies at that wave from Delta Phantom. Shadow and Cookie both at second qualifying, but here comes Giannis. I didn't see where Shadow died, but Cookie's back at second qualifying, and Giannis dies at 80. And Cookie dies somewhere past second qualifying, but here comes Delta Phantom. So far, the US takes the lead by 80 points. I think that was his qualifying attempt run for Shadow, but Delta Phantom doesn't make it to second qualifying, I'm pretty sure. Here comes Giannis back at qualifying. Qualifying from Delta Phantom. Shadow also at qualifying. Giannis at second qualifying. Cookie also at qualifying. Shadow no longer at qualifying. They died somewhere. And Cookie's at second qualifying. Cookie did say that this is one of their favorite levels. So I as I truly believe playing a level that you like will give you more motivation to play it, and you'll probably be better at it. Easier to beat for you.
Favorite level.
Yeah. Giannis at third qualifying. I think Cookie died right before third qualifying. Delta Phantom at second qualifying as well. Delta Phantom dying. Cookie at qualifying. Shadow at qualifying. But here comes Giannis. Shadow dies. I couldn't see where. But here comes Giannis. Cookie at second qualifying. But I think Giannis has beaten it. Our first completion of the day.
A completion if you get to that ship part. It's
yeah,
like,
I didn't want to jinx anything. But now the Netherlands have the lead, but Cookie at second qualifying right now, and Shadow is at qualifying. Cookie does die at 40. Shadow dies at 26. It's a 30-point game right now with the Netherlands in the lead with that completion. How many times am I going to hear the word qualifying? Way too much. It's at 16%. And Cookie said that they are confident with their pre-drop abilities, and they are putting it on display. Another qualifying attempt from them. Shadow and Giannis both at qualifying. 24 from Shadow. Not bad. Still points on the board. Cookie at second qualifying. Same with Giannis. Delta Phantom at qualifying as well. Shadow not too far behind. I don't think that was a qualifying attempt, though. I think Shadow died right before qualifying. Very unfortunate for them. Delta Phantom at second qualifying. Getting to this wave part. Giannis dies before third qualifying, but Cookie makes it. Gets past the hardest part of the level for them. Delta Phantom at second qualifying, as mentioned before. I think Shadow just got a qualifying attempt there, but I'm not really sure. Delta Phantom passes the wave and gets third qualifying. And Cookie with their first completion on the day. On the mat. Shadow with their own qualifying percentage run. That's one completion for both teams. Puts Cookie back in the lead for individual points. Delta Phantom towards the ending here. Giannis also at qualifying. Oh, and Delta Phantom beats it too, completely negating the completion that Cookie just did. Puts the Netherlands back in the lead. Shadow and Cookie both at qualifying right now. I couldn't see where Giannis side, but I know they were at qualifying. Cookie makes it to second qualifying. So does Shadow. Cookie doesn't die. Cookie dies right after that. Giannis and Delta Phantom both at qualifying. Let's see what Shadow can pull out. Giannis dies not too far in to the drop. Delta Phantom, however. Cookie back at qualifying. Delta Phantom at second. Second qualifying. And Shadow at third qualifying. Cookie at second qualifying. Waiting for people to cross the thresholds that we've set. The second to third qualifying is a lot harder. It's a lot longer. So it's a lot longer to wait until we can see that. Giannis at qualifying, but Delta Phantom dies right before third qualifying. Shadow dies at 90. Unfortunate death, but here comes Cookie. Makes it to that third qualifying mark. This will definitely put us back in the lead, as the Netherlands are only ahead by 69 before Cookie has died. And Shadow back at qualifying, extending their lead a little bit longer. Oh, and an 80-something death for Cookie. Very good run, though. Difference of 120. It's very close. It's not over till it's over. Delta Phantom qualifying. Giannis qualifying. But dies right after. Cookie qualifying. 6 minutes left on the clock. Delta Phantom second qualifying, but dies right after. Sorry. That was a little loud. Cookie still going. Giannis at qualifying. Cookie's at second qualifying. Delta Phantom also at qualifying. Oh, and Giannis dies before second qual. Decisive death for the US. And Delta Phantom also dies at 28 before second qualification. Shadow back in qualifying. If Cookie can get a third qualifying here, that can secure a big lead for the US, and he dies. It's an 8 game right now, though. Shadow at second qualifying. This could be a huge turnover for the US. Delta Phantom back in qualifying. Delta Phantom doesn't make it a second qual. And Shadow and Cookie are still alive. And Cookie beats the level. Giannis back in qualifying, but Shadow's at third qualifying. Giannis needs to get the second qualifying here, and he does. Third qualifying would help out a lot for the Netherlands, but the US is having a divisive back-to-back attempts here for both players. Delta Phantom at qualifying, Cookie also at qualifying. Giannis gets to that second qual, but dies at 50. Delta Phantom dying before second qual, and Shadow beats the level. Back-to-back completions for the US. And second qual for Cookie. Delta Phantom at qualification, but the US is ahead by 370, and Cookie is still further than Delta Phantom. This match isn't over till it's over. There's 4 minutes left. Delta Phantom is at second qualification. There's nothing there's nothing guaranteed until the last attempt is done. Cookie at third qualification. Shadow at second qual. Delta Phantom coming up on the wave that will decide if they can make it a third qual or not. And Cookie dies at 86. Third qual for Delta. Shadow doesn't make it a third qual. That's a second qual death. Oh no, the music stopped. Giannis at qual. I didn't see where Delta Phantom died. Cookie back at qual. Giannis getting close to the second qual.
They got 73.
73. That is a third qual death. Second qual for Giannis. Shadow back at qual. Delta Phantom back at qual. Everyone's at qual right now. Cookie at second qual. Shadow dies before second qual, but Delta Phantom's still going. It's a 500-point difference.
Exactly a 2 completion game.
Second qual for everyone on the board except for Shadow. Giannis the furthest ahead, closest to the third qual. And they get it. Cookie dies before third qual. Shadow dies at qual, but not to second qual. Delta Phantom also dies before third qual. It's just Giannis on the board right now. 531-point lead for the US, but that's going to be a little bit less after this attempt from Giannis. No matter where they die, Cookie currently at qual. And Giannis with another completion. Delta Phantom at qual. Second qual for Cookie. Shadow dies right before qual. Unfortunate death. Second qual for both Delta Phantom and Cookie. They can cancel each other out here. Difference of 298. 2 minutes left. Anything can still happen. Cookie with a third qual attempt. Both Shadow and Giannis died right before qual as well. And here comes Delta Phantom. Could they cancel out Cookie's attempt here? Third qual attempt for themselves. Shadow and Giannis are... No, Delta Phantom dies and Cookie's still going. US is extending their lead. And Cookie beats it again. A minute 15 on the clock. Second qual for both Giannis and Shadow. Holy shit. Cookie is putting on a masterclass right now. Qual attempt for Delta Phantom.
All right, we're in the final minute, everybody. Shadow just got 55. You can see Giannis is going, looking to put some points on the board. It is
second quarter
miracle,
they die.
But
Third
okay, wait.
Giannis.
So they would need to both beat it and have like Cookie go score. Like he'd have to like die like now, basically.
Cookie had a
Let's see.
second
Well,
qual.
Shadow's about to get to qual. He just did.
Shadow just got to qual.
Actually, Giannis might beat it here, and then they could still get a double completion, so 750.
Oh yeah, wait, would they have time?
Cookie dies before third qual. Shadow adds second qual right now.
That might not be a bad thing though, if he can score after that, right? Like,
and Giannis gets a completion.
I'll get the U.S. players, Irie. Get the Dutch players, and Giannis beats it.
Giannis beats
it. Deficit down to 233,
Cookie back at
which
qual.
does put the game. It is possible. Yeah, they have time. Time is up now.
Both U.S. players are at qual right now. This is the last attempt for everyone. Delta Phantom dies for qual.
I think.
Second
Let's
qual
see.
for Cookie.
So, yep, that's it.
Qual for Giannis. Third qual for Shadow.
And Giannis dies, and that will ice the game.
And the U.S.'s favor.
Oh, Cookie stream froze for a little bit, but will they get a double completion to end it off, though? That would be something.
Shadow at that third qual no matter what. Cookie there too.
If they could do that, they can make the margin. Oh, Shadow just died. All right, I'll get him back here. All right, Cookie on the last attempt here. We'll see what he can. We'll see what he can get. Still going. Will he be able to beat the level at the end
and cap off an intense matchup?
Yeah, this was quite. This was quite the.
And 91 as well.
And the match is over. And the final score here is Netherlands 2,738, US 3,311, and the United States
go, dude.
advances to the semifinals. But the Netherlands put on they definitely made their country proud, I would think, with their performance.
Close. Oh my god!
The United States,
what a set! That was insane.
At the end, I mean, I guess it was a 5-7 3-point win, but it was close, like almost the entire match.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But just because you guys had two good attempts at the end.
I mean, at the beginning, it was very close. Like the lead kept changing, but then Delta and Giannis lost momentum, and then the Americans did keep their momentum. So they got a lead, and then they kept it, and they won.
Yeah, everybody got stuck at the pre-drop at the beginning except Cookie, and that kind of just ran away with it.
Cookie was confident in their abilities in the pre-drop, and it definitely showed.
Let's head back to the.
Wait, I want to read off the individual scores.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
So, Cookie did say they were confident in their abilities in the pre-drop, and it definitely showed. They scored 2,034 points as the highest individual score of the match. Second place goes to Giannis with 1,503. Third place goes to Shadow with 1,278. And fourth place goes to Delta Phantom with 1,236. That's...
You and Shadow beat it on the same attempt at one point.
Yes.
It was crazy.
It was crazy. That was an insane matchup, and
that was what changed. That's what turned the tides here, because Netherlands had they were kind of like, it was kind of like back and forth. I think the game was like literally like a 1-point game at one point, and then that double completion is what
it was an 8-point
game. And then that ended up changing.
That was my first ever entertaining match.
Oh, was
all
it?
the way through.
This might have been one of the best world.
And you also got really close too another time, right? Didn't you get? Yeah, you got 90.
Very exciting.
You got 90 twice, actually.
Yeah.
This is one of the best. This is one of the best world tournament matches ever, bro.
This was quite a match. Two very talented teams. The Netherlands finished fourth in the Euros and got the win over Finland, which a lot of people didn't think they'd be able to. In this, I think a lot of people kind of thought the Germans would have the edge over the Dutch. They did not. The Netherlands made it to the quarterfinals and gave what many would consider probably the second biggest favorites in the entire tournament quite a run for their money.
Yep, we are very happy with how we did.
Yeah, you should be.
That was phenomenal.
I made a little thing to myself a couple of days ago that if Cookie and Shadow or Cookie and Tamir, whoever played, won the Sync match, I would beat Sync. So I'm gonna beat Sync.
Oh, you're gonna beat Sync.
I'm gonna beat Sync.
Have another victor soon. But that was insanely awesome.
I will send the video to everyone who played.
That That was
Yeah.
insanely
All right.
close.
Let's
That
head back to the face cam stream and kind of give like, because I do want to give. I think Netherlands. Wait, can you head back? Yeah, I think Netherlands, Irie especially. I think you do deserve to send the team off for the year, just because, like, you know, like it's been quite a year considering you guys didn't even qualify for the tournament last year. And like this year, you all got like made it like really far in the Euros, made it out of the group here, and took the United States
band
towards the end.
band with the U.S. It was really close until the final matchup.
As the U.S. team captain, I just want to say everybody in the Netherlands played phenomenally. That was the closest match I think I've ever participated in or even witnessed in the World Tournament.
Absolutely, that was insane.
Great. So very proud of everyone. You all did amazing. This was absolutely insane, dude. I don't even know. I can't even say anything.
100%. That is the closest I've ever seen.
All I can say is well played, bro.
We have a little bit. What's interesting is we have a little bit of an interesting match in the semifinal. They actually need to do this as well.
There you go. Or it's added.
We have the America's Cup champions versus the stripped America's Cup champions.
Damn! A rematch of the America's Cup.
Yeah, you're playing. You're playing Chile.
Was the hacker?
Well, they're not on the team anymore.
Oh, was that the one with Ziegler on it?
No, they're gone from the community.
Cool. That was, I forget who that was. But...
We punished them by like tripping like their type, like basically all their points I just put as 0, but that was still enough for them to get 4th even without them. So yeah, you'll be playing Chile in the semifinals of the GD World Tournament. But anyways, I'm gonna let Irie talk first because I think, as you said, I think the Dutch team does deserve to like send themselves off from the GD World Tournament. Agreed. Especially as we enter a new era for the era of competitive GD. You know, next year will be huge.
So I haven't really prepared anything, but so last year we barely didn't qualify, and I think that was largely my own fault because I had a very poor performance on our last match. And so this year, our team captain actually started out with Cave Mouth. It wasn't me, but I kind of took over for him once he like lost motivation
after the Euros.
And I just took over as team captain.
Well, I mean, you were co-captain the whole time.
Basically. And eventually I also became tournament staff, and I was just very invested in this altogether. Our team also swapped out a lot of members, and so you've probably seen a lot of different people in our team play.
Yeah.
We actually had Jesse Gaming on our team at the very beginning, but he never played.
He never played. He got kind of lucky in that way.
And Giannis, our at the time best player, but now our best player, also didn't play until we fought Finland in Euros knockout bracket.
Yeah, I remember that because like you guys were saying, like you made it that far, like without.
Yeah, we got really far without our best players. So
Andy does not know what's going on.
Our biggest strength is like.
Yeah.
Yeah, our biggest strength is our like how many good players we have. We don't rely on just a few, right? So when in the group stage for just the top 16, right? We had to play 4 levels instead of 3, and I think that's actually what got us over the edge against Germany, because we have more like strength in numbers. We actually get an advantage when we need more players, right? And I think that's what got us into top 8, and we just
almost top 4
at all. We were really happy with how we did. And we're really happy to close it out with a match like this against the United States. Super close, super exciting. It's unfortunate that we didn't, win.
Yeah.
But I'm happy regardless. We actually are confident that we could have beaten Chile as well, as we performed better than them in final qualifiers.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So that would have been really cool. We could have potentially gotten top 2, right?
The final,
But that didn't happen. Maybe next year. And that's all I have to say, I think.
I mean, I definitely expect the team to still be there. One of the things I will say, just from a organizer perspective, and I think this is one of the things that has made the Netherlands such like a country that like punches above their weight often, is the fact that you all seem to have like a very like tight community. Like I know like I see GDNL in like every single corner of the GD community. Like I'll see it in like the demon list on a Reddle, like here, like I'll just see it like wherever. Like I'll probably just
we have GDNL members as staff in like a bunch of different communities. So within the
I know, like you guys like took over the demon list in the Reddle. It was like funny.
We're everywhere.
Yeah, and with that, you also ran. I would say that your GDNLT probably also played a good role in your team's success as well, with the fact that all of you got to have a lot of experience with that.
I do think that was a little bit of a double-edged sword, because two of our players, like especially Delta and Giannis, who got to finals in that tournament, were like, they played so much, they were like really tired of it.
Yeah. Well, but I feel like now it's been long enough since then that it probably wasn't as big of a deal today, right?
I know Giannis has some trouble keeping motivation. I'm not entirely sure about Delta, but
and they played pretty well today, so
yeah, it's true.
That's true.
In regards to I guess it's interesting. The only thing I would honestly, I think the main thing with the GDNLT, that also probably wasn't even the existence of the tournament. It probably was just the decision to have a double elimination bracket. Was probably what made it tough. Because then it's like you had to play so much.
Yeah, you just literally play twice as much because you need 2 matches to be eliminated.
But yeah, I mean, it's been a your team has sort of been one of like the teams that would be like the most improved from last year to this year, and that's exciting to see. As for the United States, okay,
maybe next year. Maybe next year we will be finalists. Who knows?
We'll see. Yeah, you never know.
Some ideas.
Anyways, for the United States, I'll go to bring Fusion on here.
Ooh, yeah, America.
And we'll bring Fusion and whoever here wants to talk. You all were given a very solid fight by this Dutch team, but you still ended up advancing, and the name of the game is to make it to the next round, and you accomplished exactly that. So, any thoughts from the team, like going into the tournament? I'd say the main thing is that you all just sort of wanted to avenge, like last year's performance. You were there for it, and we were all there for it.
You're talking to Fusion, right?
I'm talking to all of you, but you could Fusion's muted, so you could speak for Fusion if you want to. You and Cook.
Here, what is it?
Okay. Well, I was just asking, like, what happened to your mic?
I have to do some things.
I see.
Well, do you want me to say something?
I mean, I was just asking, like, what are your thoughts on the team making it to the semifinals and
I'm very
all
proud
that?
of everyone because it was really hard to get people to play, and I'm gonna be honest, I was not very confident, but now I know. Now I know that we're locked. Now that we're locked.
Are you excited to play against Chile in the next round?
I will see you in the next match, and my sync completion will be coming soon to the nearest.
Oh yeah, you gotta beat Sync. I'll bring in.
Coming soon.
I guess it sounded like Shadow wanted to speak as well.
I think.
Yeah, did you want to say anything?
I think all that's necessary. First off, we have some communication issues that, like, obviously Fusion mentioned. We need to get more people on the levels, like, because we only had people solidified on their levels like 4 days ago or 5 days ago or something. Which,
I mean, you had some of them. I mean, you had wasn't it like 3 out of 6 were solidified? The other 3 slots.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. And then even
3 were solidified, 2 were kind of solidified, and 1 most certainly wasn't.
Yeah.
I know that struggle all too much.
As I think you know, now that we're deep in the competition, I think the gravity of the situation and the tournament is kind of probably set upon the players. At least it hopefully has, to where we'll all have the ambition to go out, practice at least most waking moments of our day.
Oh my God. Yeah.
And get us advanced past Chile.
Yeah, they're a very talented team. They have the two-headed monster that everybody called being Manu and Peasy.
Yes.
That has been tough to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I think as long as we apply ourselves, I think that we can.
Yeah, you just gotta do what you can to get the win. Cookie, you wanted to say anything before?
Yeah. Sure. I was very scared because the Netherlands has a lot of really good players on their team, so I was really scared for this match. And like Shadow and Fusion said, we had a lot of communication issues, is a light way to put it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say any names, but we had.
Yeah, it's probably best not to on like live on Twitch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anyone in specific, but we did have a teammate who we had to replace my teammate for sync with Shadow. Because just due to a lack of playing, I think the scheduling for this like kind of messed us up. I think a lot.
It was like Ruckus like 4th of July weekend, right?
Yeah. But we were still able to pull through. I'm really proud. Even through how much of a mess this round was for us, and we were playing against a good team. It was very scary. But I'm really glad we won. All the matches were really good today.
Yes.
So
those are some of the most entertaining matches I've ever witnessed and also commentated. That was insane. I think I've said qualifying so much, I feel like I need to wait a while before I could say it again.
Yeah. I don't know if DJ, you're still there. I gotta see you're still in the call. If you want to say anything, you can as well. I don't want to leave you out. But if not, you don't have to.
I guess.
All right.
Well, yeah, that'll do it. Next weekend. We have Australia versus South Korea, which I would consider a pretty like big ticket match, and then New Zealand versus Ukraine, which are kind of like another two like rising star type teams that didn't make it last year but are like actually very good.
Okay, I must depart. There are dishes to be done and bathrooms to be cleaned.
All right.
You all.
Well, I think we'll wrap it up here. And,
we will. Thank you guys so much for watching this match. It was very entertaining. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. As we said, we'll be back again next weekend for Australia and South Korea and New Zealand and Ukraine. I'm probably not going to be the host for that, but I'll fill in if I need to.
It's like 4 a.m.
I probably will not be the host for that.
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. Eastern. One of them is, I think, the New Zealand versus Ukraine one.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Nope. I'll wake up my parents. Nope.
But
thank you guys so much for watching. I think it's a good night or day, whichever is for you. Remember, stay amazing because you are amazing. Seriously amazing, beautiful, wonderful, cool, awesome, and best are never keeping that way.
Oh, and also, I guess join your stream for you're playing Zodiac, you said?
Oh, yeah, I'm playing Zodiac later. But I have to take a break for now. So
I can probably, you know what? I can run a.
No, I'm not going live for another hour.
Well, I'm gonna run a /shoutout command.
Oh, okay.
The Great 315. There you go. Follow Andy the Great.
Hooray!
He's cool.
Hooray! All right. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.